June is Dairy Month in the volunteer state, and dairymen and 4-H'ers got the month kicked off with the annual June Dairy Month luncheon.
Been in the dairy industry all my life. I've always knew June was Dairy Month, but yeah, this is the 85th annual that we've celebrated this in the state.
Dairy is extremely important. A lot of folks maybe don't drink milk, but even if they don't, I bet they like ice cream or cheese or the products that come from milk.
4-H'ers from across the state gathered to celebrate dairy, including several of the 95 June Dairy Month chairmen.
Since I was little, I've always loved milk. Everyone loves milk, ice cream, yogurt, all the dairy products. I go to the store by myself all the time just to get milk because I'm a solid milk drinker. Next week in the county right next door to us, Clay County, they're having the Women in Agriculture event, and I plan to set up my display to inform them about the dairy products, how dairy affects us as a whole, and then I also have many activities planned to go to local preschools, to read dairy books to the local library kids, and I plan on going to churches, set up at businesses. I have many plans to set up my display and to inform people all around my county all throughout the month for June Dairy Month.
I grew up on a dairy farm my whole life. We milked over about 300 head of cattle every morning, every afternoon, and it's just changed my life. People that are dairy farmers have a whole different aspect on their life, waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning and then going to bed at midnight at night. People just don't understand what it's like to be a dairy farmer. Most people eat dairy on a daily and they do not realize that they eat dairy on a daily. Anything from cheese to milk. I mean, if you walk in a grocery store, they still have a dedicated section to dairy, and that's not going anywhere. My grandfather, my father, and then my cousin was the chairman of June Dairy Days in Greene County, and I just wanted to keep the family tradition alive. I have been part of the dairy industry my whole life, and I just wanted to give back to the dairy industry.
I really like repping the dairy industry. Some people think it's like, they give it a bad rap. They think we abuse cows and stuff, and I like showing people that we don't. And cows are good. You can get a lot of your nutrients and your minerals and your vitamins from dairy products, just all around a superfood. Our theme is Journey to the Center of the Dairy Farm, so we're making like a corn maze theme out of it. So milk is amazing is our go-to little catchphrase, and we're gonna have stuff like that, like little mazes for them to color.
These young people, as they serve as Dairy Month chairmen in their counties, hopefully can draw an awareness to the struggles that our dairy farmers are facing and encourage others to support them, however minimal it might be. Just an awareness, I think, would make our dairy farmers feel better.
I was looking through names and counties of people that entered the dairy poster contest, and I wouldn't have thought we'd have never got that many with that few of dairy farmers, but there is a lot of interest in the dairy industry.
And former president of the American Dairy Association of Tennessee, Celeste Blackburn, was named Dairy Promoter of the Year for her decades of service to the industry.
Every dairy farm in the state does promotion, one way or the other. Just when you go to the store, when you go to the auction, you're promoting your farm. So it's just a nice thing. I've met dairy farmers from not only in Tennessee, Southeast, across the nation, and every dairy farmer is special. Every dairy farmer's got a story too, so we're all a pretty special bunch. But yeah, being on this ADA board for the past several years, met some incredibly wonderful ladies and gentlemen now. It's been nice, and I'm very honored by it.
We couldn't work without the Dairy Alliance. They advertise the milk, stand up for the farmer, and get the word out there how good milk is for you, your body, and we couldn't do without them.